Guy bounced. My wife is what happened.
Which guy?
The guy I'm paying to...
I thought you wanted to get this motherfucker. Fuck, man, I think we lost his ass.
Yo, what's going on? Oh, I don't even fucking. I don't even know where to start. I haven't even been on this thing for like God knows how long. With many years have been by. Oh man, I haven't even made a video. Because no one really even watched him. I thought I was some popular ass fucking kid, but no, I wasn't. But I'm here talking about, I guess, the late Juice Wrld that has passed away. I feel like this is like a subject that's been talked about a lot, but I think everybody needs like, it needs more of like a detailed context, if you know what I mean. I don't think anybody's gonna watch the video, but I'm just making it because I think that I say because why the fuck not, to be honest, you know. So we're gonna get into it. Even though I'm supposed to be doing this mission, I ain't paying attention. I'm mostly just talking. So Juice Wrld died December 8th, 2019. Okay, so that was about to be 2 years. It's crazy to think like that. And not just so long ago, yesterday, actually, Lil Loaded passed away due to self-suicide by blowing his brains out over an ex-girlfriend, which nobody should. Guys, don't give your hearts out to a girl like that. I get it. I've done that before, you know, give them heart out like that. Don't do it. It's not worth blowing your brains out, you know. It don't matter what background the chick goes through. You might love them for who they are, but they're gonna fuck you at the end of the day. They're gonna be seeing you at the funeral with the next guy, you know. So, you know, I just feel like in details, you know, the Dallas rapper Lil Loaded, he was a world famous Crip. He was pending manslaughter charges on him, you know. But that's besides the point. He was still human like the rest of us. I think personally, just what happened was not right. It shocked the world. It shocked me when I saw Lil Loaded die. But you know, like ever since Juice died and X, you know, death really with the rappers really never made me more upset. I've only cried over 2 deaths of rappers. You know, that was X and Juice. You know, classic. I get that shit. You know, Lil Peep. You know, yeah, I remember when he passed away. I was listening to shit, but I really did not care for his music. I get that. You know. You know, there's a lot of shit just to go on about, you know, these kind of things. But I'm probably gonna get some copyright strikes, but guess what? It's a leak, bitches, so what you gonna do about it? It's unreleased. I mean, I would love for you to try to you know, I would love you guys just to try to copyright me. These jokes on you, I don't even do shit like that, you know. I don't even play on YouTube anymore. Ain't no one gonna watch this dumbass shit. Fuck, I wouldn't watch this shit either, you know. But we all don't know if Juice Wrld is truly dead, but you know, it's a very controversial thing. But I feel like in my heart, you know, he has passed away because they would go this far just for fame, but I don't think they would go this far with having his mom out doing shit like this, because you gotta think about it. Juice, you know, I don't even care at this point. I ain't even gonna probably publish this.
Man, homie ain't grubbing outside tonight, dawg. What I hook it up for if you ain't gonna pull it, dawg? Man, I thought you wanted to show this punk.
I look back at my old videos, man. I have the squeakiest voice. I thought I was popular and shit like that. It's besides the point. So let's get into it. All right. So let's try to think about how I'm gonna put this in. He died of an oxycodone codeine mixed toxicity, right? So why? My question is why would y'all be like saying like, yes, it is rest in peace Juice, yes it is the rest easy, but when you have a major substance abuse and drug addiction, your only goal is trying to find that next high, the same high, if not the fucking highest of the highs. You know, Juice knows his end was coming, like he saw in songs. I ain't gonna OD on my time, not your time, I do on my time, you know. He was obviously trying to do that, you know, on purpose. It was a purpose. I feel like it was a purpose death, you know. You know, yeah, it really killed me when he passed away. But I mean, death comes and goes. You know, it always happens to everybody, even us people. You know, so you can't really do well over someone's life. You know, when it's gonna be more thousands of people dying. You know, yeah, it sucks and all, but who the fuck cares at the end of the day? I certainly don't, because life has to go on, and life has to complete, you know. But
what's good?
Who the fuck? Okay, what's good, man? What's going on? I don't know who the fuck posted or said it was good. Who the fuck is this? That's funny. Juice Wrld, what's good? That's a heavy ass fan account, man. That's a heavy ass fan account. Caught my attention for a second, but we all be honest here. We all know Juice is dead. That got me for a second, but yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen, man. What's good, man? Though. Nah, this nigga's trying to say Juice Wrld. Like
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, man, it sucks that he's gone. Like I say, you know, but we gotta go on life, you know. Be glad you was here when he was here, you know. You could have been born way before his time, or way after his time, you know. But there's so many unreleased and leaked songs that there is currently out right now that just keeps his legacy keep going and going and going. People like you every day keeps reminding me that, you know, you're living his legacy on, living his name on, you know. That's some good shit right there, and I will applaud to you every fucking day as I breathe on this earth, you know, because that's a true hardcore fan.
I managed to go to his concerts.
You say you
one concert.
Oh, you say you wish you went to one of his concerts. You want to know my thoughts on X? I'll tell you my thoughts on X, you know. Alright, so he died back in June of 2018. Alright, so...
No, I did.
Oh, yeah, cool, man. I went to Juice Wrld concert back in Rolling Loud. But thoughts on X, man, let's be honest here. Yeah, he was a good rapper and all. Like, he was a soulful rapper. Like, when I mean soulful, I mean completely soulful. You know, he was a good rapper. Many loved him, many hated him, you know. But, you know, let's just be honest here. He's been dead for quite some years now, you know. Life has to go on, man, you know. Life has to go on, but I guess be glad there's still music out there for him, you know. I was more of a Juice the Kid, because, you know, I try, you know, with X, but I mean, I wasn't full on a X fan, you know. Yes, I was, but I really wasn't at the same time, if you know what I mean. You know, he was a good person in general, but I wasn't a fan of, like, you know, his type of music. You know, I get, you know, it was sad the way he died, but I wasn't really a fan of him. I listened to, like, Jocelyn Flores or whatever you want to pronounce that shit, you know. But at the same time, it was back in 2018. Let's be honest here, I was probably like 13. Right now I'm 16. So I mean, you do the math on that one, you know. So let's be honest here. The adolescents and juveniles, you know, love Juice Wrld and love X. But I mean, the reason why I related to Juice the most is because of the substance abuse part, and you know, the struggles of everyday life. But I respect your fan account, man. But you got me in the first, because I go to Juice Wrld's account every day and it has a 999 on it, and I caught my eye for a second, but I was like, nah. I was saying his fucking management texting me for some fucking account that's not even probably have a subscriber or so in it. I don't even know. I don't even fucking do this shit that much. But I gotta say about.
I get mad people with this.
You say, hold on. You said, give me a sec, man. Hold up. You got PS4, homie?
Work on your aim before we go out.
Man, shit, you good?
Fine as wine. Got a few knocks. You okay? I mean, you did good, kid.
Man, I'm cool, man. I mean, you, mentally.
Mentally? Oh, man, I'm fucking excellent. My heart ain't pumped like that in years. Oh,
Hey man, I respect that comment right there. You said he was woke as fuck, versatile as hell. However, he wasn't the best at freestyle, and he wasn't
Yeah, I
good.
got PS4.
we handle
Yeah, you got PS4. All right, I'm gonna put in the chat. You add me, all right, and we'll talk on there, man. We'll talk on there. You know, I ain't got no problem talking to your ass. You know, I ain't got no problem talking to you. You know. I ain't got nothing like that wrong with you. Hold on, let me make sure I got the right on here, so I ain't gonna give you no bogus account. Yeah, I got it right. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna send it to you. There you go. You add me on there. We talk on there, man.
Little Memes X.
Man, you know what?
You know, I got you, man. But yeah, X, you know, he was very woke. He was the most wokest person as a rapper, you know, or as a human. I personally, you know, listen to. That's not, you know, he's very versatile. He was woke, you know, but at the beginning kind of days as a starter rapper, you know, he was more at, like, the song Look at Me. You know, that was more of a versatile, like, kind of like a vulgar song, talking about, you know, bitches, talking about slitting wrists, you know. It was a hardcore song. Everybody loves it. Including me, I like it, you know. But, you know, he did beat a girl up, you know, which is, people go through the wrong, you know, they go through the wrong time, and I know he didn't mean it. But he got really woke as soon as, like, right before he died, you know, a couple months before he died and shit like that. He started giving away to the people that needed it the most, you know. He started doing the Helping Hand Challenge, you know. That shit right there was heartwarming. He didn't have to, but he wanted to, you know. So I feel like in my heart, you know, he did good and stuff like that, but he didn't have to die the way he did, you know. Getting gunshot like that, that shit really got to hurt, you know. That hurt the family. That really surprised the community. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, it really
I
surprised.
believe accusations of him beating her were false.
You believe? Oh, okay, so you think so too? Okay, so you believe the accusations of him beating her they were false? Okay, you know, we'll talk more on this because I ain't really trying to get
She claimed they were lies.
She claimed they were lies. Now, when she claimed these lies, man, was this before or after he died? Was this before or after he died? I want you to answer that question for me. Was it before or after he passed away when she made these claims? I want to know.
I can't recall.
You can't recall. Alright, me neither, man. That's why I was asking you. That's why I was asking you. So I'm looking it up right now, actually, and this is after he passed away, and she made them claims that to be false. So my guesses were that why the fuck was she trying to make a charge on his ass, making a whole ass court case, make that guy so worried about what he did, knowing that he didn't do it, you know. You know, this is kind of like a controversial thing.
Actually,
I don't personally
no,
get
it was
into.
while he was alive because they were on the phone talking at it.
Then where the fuck am I looking? Sorry. You got me there, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. What the fuck am I looking at? God damn. I'm looking at some false ass claims right here. Yeah, I don't really get into X like that though because I ain't really know much about that guy. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I'll listen to one song, you know, before he passed, but I started getting into more controversial facts with him, you know, after he passed away, because you know, me as a person, I just have a certain taste in music, you know.
I'm a diehard fan, NGL.
You're a diehard fan of X? Well, I got some merch for X, you know. I got some merch for X, Juice, and Lil Peep and Pop Smoke. You know, I got it was basically, oh yeah. Speaking of which, yo, did you go to the Goodbye and Good Riddance thing in Los Angeles, the pop up? Did you go to that?
I love that MF.
Man, you been kind of reckless, homie.
Which one you like, Lil Peep or Pop Smoke? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I was talking about all kinds of things there.
I don't FW Little Peep to be honest, but I like Pop.
Yeah, Pop Smoke, let me tell you something. He places a special place in my heart just because he was like an underrated rapper when he was alive, you know. No one really, you know, there's like a handful of people that listened before his passing, you know, but once he passed, everybody, they started fucking listening to him. Oh, I love Pop Smoke, I love Pop Smoke. Okay, that's great and all, but I don't call them fake fans either, you know. It's just unfortunately they didn't really fuck with his music until he passed away. Me, on the other hand, I started fucking with him before he passed away. Believe it or not, 3 months before his passing is when I started listening to his music. Let's just say that guy has some fucking talent, and it is sad that he passed away, man. That was the saddest thing ever, because if you look up on his stories, and I can talk about that real quick with some actual reliable facts that you can look up yourself.
But I didn't listen to him before death.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, at least you're into it. You know, it's alright, because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Most people with these rappers, you know, they like, oh man, I wish I knew me and they died, you know. That's honestly, that's truthful when they say honest things like that. I don't say they're fake fans. I say they're unfortunate fans that they could have, you know. It doesn't. Let me be honest with you, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get any hate for this. I don't even get that many views, but if I seriously if I seriously gotta say what I gotta say, you know, people say fake fans, you know, they ain't fake fans. They just, you know, they didn't really fuck with no one until they passed away. So if you get really statistical, you know, or statistical, whatever the fuck you want to say, you know, is that it ain't gonna matter if they're dead or alive, because they don't know that you're, you know, they know that you're part of the fan base, but they don't know you as a human being. These rappers do not know who we are. They don't even think we exist. You know, they know that us fans, like as a organization, exists, but they don't know who us as a human being, our names, our personal life, our social matters. You know, they don't know nothing about that. So it really don't make a difference if you know him from life to death, you know, because you're still going to hear their music. You're going to be like, oh yeah, he sucks, that sucks, he's dead, you know. But in reality, it don't fucking matter, because they ain't know who you are as a person. Even if you go to a concert like I have to meet Juice Wrld, you think they're going to keep that in their brain? Because they meet millions of people every fucking day when they go to concerts. They ain't going to be able to keep that one envision in your brain, you know. They ain't going to really keep that in your brain.
Shit, I think we're about to find out. You know who I am?
What's your Insta? I want to send you videos of a Juice concert I was at.
I know who you are. I know where you live.
I got you, man. I got you. I ain't gonna. I'll publicly share it, but if y'all wanna, go ahead. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I got you, man. Yeah, I got you, man. There you go. I
Little
send shit.
Memez X.
Why am I getting bombarded with views right now with people watching my lives? Because I put Juice Wrld and Lil Loaded in the fucking context. God, if this is how the streams go these days, then I'm missing out. Because I just want to come on here and speak my heart out. Plus, I haven't made a video for fucking years. You know, I just wanted to speak my heart out on how these rappers, you know, passed away and shit like that. You know. But I got you a friend request, failed world. I got you. You know, I'll accept that. If you got a mic, go ahead and invite me to a party on this broadcast. You know. But if anybody else, I see you got 3 watchers right now. You know, if anybody else wanna add me, you know, go ahead, drop down in the questions. You know, in here. I got you, man. No problem. I'll accept it. I'm a friendly dude, you know. But don't fuck with me. He says laugh my ass off. This nigga says laugh my ass off, bro. Yeah, man. But you got any questions about my inputs or anything, y'all? I mean, there's 3 niggas watching right now. Go ahead, put them down in the questions, you know. Put in the little chat box. I don't care. You can ask me any questions. I'm just something bored as fuck right now, you know.
You fucker.
Oh, but man, yeah, it's just crazy because of the, you know. If you think about it, Lil Peep died of a fentanyl laced Xanax. Juice Wrld died of a fucking oxycodone and codeine toxicity. You know, that shit can kill a person, but see, what I don't understand, see, he took unreasonable amounts of drugs every day. So this had been a purpose death, you know, to be honest. This had been purposely planted on him, you know. He must have did it himself. Because at the airport, like Ali said on her on her Insta Live one day. She said, and I quote, he looked at me and said, I don't feel good, so he said, okay, let's go sit down. As soon as he sat down, he had the seizure and died right there. That is incorrect, you know, on her part, because I feel like in my heart, this is going to gain tons of controversy probably, but I feel like Ali, whatever the fuck you want to pronounce the bitch's name, you know, I feel like she wanted him dead, also take his fame, kill him, take all the fucking royalties and shit like that. But at the same time, you can't take his royalties because they were never legally married on any papers. So therefore, you know, she has no rights over that name of his. You know, over the label Grade A or Lil Bibby, you know, shit like that. They don't have no Interscope records, you know, royalties. If anything, Scared of Love from Goodbye and Good Riddance is actually getting sued right now.
The fact he was gonna have rehab that month hurts me.
See, okay. I am glad you said something about rehab. Okay, here's the most fucked up thing this is the truth about Juice Wrld. He wanted to go to rehab just so he could lower his tolerance, so he could do more and feel much more higher. He did not want to get clean, and that is facts. If you go on Twitter and you look on somebody's thing that was close to Juice Wrld that he talked about rehab too, Juice Wrld said, and I quote, he said, I do not want to get clean. He says, I want to go to rehab so I can lower my drug tolerance, you know, so I can get much more higher. He never wanted to get clean. That's what it's called, a junkie. Listen to his lyrics, man. Listen to everything like that. I stopped taking the drugs. Now the drugs took me. That means he stopped taking the drugs, but the drugs took his life. That means that he can't stop it. The drugs are just controlling his life now. You know, I don't think you understand anything about substance abuse, but that's what happens when you do substance abuse for like more than a year habit. Keep going repeatedly. He only had fame within a year. He said legitimate death, because what gets me though at the same time is that he has a burial site, but it just says Higgins. It has nothing special like X's. You go to Florida, you know.
He was doing drugs since 1-3.
Nigga. Alright, fam. You got a mic on PlayStation, or are you just like one of the people that don't have a mic?
He talked at it in a song.
Alright, let's see this shit, man.